Wow. As of today, it's been exactly 1 year since I posted my very first video on my YouTube channel. Some of you may recognize this place as the Nether Hub from an earlier incarnation, I guess, of Monumenta, which it is. But I wanted to make this video to say thank you to everyone who's stuck with me over the months, and just to reassure you that, of course, I'm going to be making many more videos to come in the future. Right now I'm just starting up school again and taking all AP classes, and it's been a lot of work, which is why I haven't been updating as often as I would like to. But know that I'm going to be working really hard in the future to try and get videos out, even if it is a little less often than I would like. Also, if you remember, one of the first series of my channel, the second series I ever put out right after Safe Haven, was Monumenta, Iteration 3. Now, on that version of Monumenta, I started making something called the Omnisphere. It didn't really work because the server was shut down before I was able to finish it or even get anywhere close to started on it. So when I opened up Monumenta 4 as the server owner, I decided to really dedicate myself to this project, and over the course of the last, 9 months or so, I've been able to finish it. So just heading through here, you'll see that when we go through the portal, we spawn here. Now you'll look out the window, you can see absolutely nothing. Press F3. You'll notice that our Y coordinate is basically at the top of the world. And then there's this hole in the floor. And you can't see what lies below. Alright, let's go. Ah! Whoa! I love that entrance. Yep, these emeralds I've gotten from basically excavating the whole thing. What whole thing, you might ask? This. That's ground level, sea level if you will. Everything below this was dug out in survival mode. Yeah, it took, I'd say about 4 months to build the giant dome after collecting all the resources and everything, and then another 5 in order to dig all this out below it. So, yeah, I'd say it took a while. Additionally, funny story, after I built this central sphere that you drop into, I realized it's just one block off, which means that you actually have to drop down to the side in order to get in here, and I wasn't going to bother moving the whole sphere over, so I decided to just keep it that way, which is probably a really bad decision. I should move it if I ever want to, actually use this as a base. But that's a story for a different time. This is basically just kind of the skeleton of what my base would have been. I have storage over there, lots of chests. You can see where all the cobblestone that I got went to. That's right, these are all full of stacks upon stacks of cobblestone. I've also got miscellaneous random crap. Put this in the ender chest. Oh yeah, look at all these iron blocks. That was fun. The way I did this was using an efficiency 5 pick, which I dubbed Efficiinator, and this is the 6th one. I've also got Terminator 2, which is not a great Terminator movie, Displacer 2, and this Silk Touch pick. Yeah, I used a Haste 2 beacon plus Efficiency 5 pick, which let me just kind of cut through everything really quickly, and it was very cool. But I just kind of wanted to show you guys this as a way of coming full circle, almost, since one of my very first videos was the Monumenta series, and I feel like it just feels nice to be able to finally finish the base that I had first started way back last year. Yeah, all these are full of cobblestone. Oh no! I used this system of droppers in order to transport the cobblestone all the way up, so I didn't have to carry it up here every time. Yeah, lots of cobblestone. Lots and lots of cobblestone. Additionally, this whole place is under an extreme hills biome, which means that emerald ore would appear randomly, which is how I got all the emerald ore for that central place, which I'm very proud of. That's about a stack of emerald ore blocks, so yeah. Where did I get this from? I'm gonna find it someday. It's in one of these. Well, whatever. It doesn't really matter. Except now I'm gonna be OCD about it and have to, like, look through everything. No. Whoa. I found it. Yes. Okay. Sorry about that. But, originally it was just going to be a glass dome. When I was finished, though, it looked kind of plain from the outside, so I decided to dump water buckets over everything, and I experimented with a few different orientations. I'll put some screenshots on the screen right now of what some of the orientations of the water was going to be, or were going to be. But I eventually decided on this one because, one, it kind of made this cool arrow pattern pointing towards the place where you're supposed to drop in. And two, it provides the most coverage, which makes a nice shadowy effect while still letting light in through the holes in it. So it was a good compromise between dark and light, and I think it works pretty well. Plus, it looks really awesome from the outside. And yes, this was completely built in survival mode, which means all this glass was dug up from a desert as sand and then smelted. All this dirt and stone was dug out by hand. There were a couple of ravines that I fell into a lot. Additionally, there is a zombie spawner in there, as well as a skeleton spawner down there. I would have made them into grinders if they were within range of each other, so I could make a double, but sadly, they're just a little bit too far apart. So that kind of sucks. That's where I would have entered if I was still working on it. I had this big staircase coming down. It was really cool. But yeah, I'm really happy with how this turned out. You know what? I can go into creative now. It's not like it matters. So the sphere itself is 128 blocks in diameter. And originally it was just kind of blending in with this terrain. The mountains were all there and everything. And I kind of wanted it to, I kind of wanted it to look like it just materialized here one day. And I think I got that look across pretty well. Kinda. Whoa, no, don't go in there. Bad water. Bad. So this is what it looks like from the outside. I think it's very, very neat looking. Almost like, yeah, it's like, I don't know how to describe it, how it leaks around into the surrounding area. There was actually a portal that used to be down here, but I had to get rid of it because it was interfering with the portal there. So, yeah, that was pretty funny. But all in all, I'm really happy with it and how it's kind of translucent so you can see the stuff inside. If I were to continue with this base, I would have definitely added a bunch more floating islands for more general storage, farms, that kind of thing. And I had a couple more ideas for this, like the bridges between the islands might have been a little different, but I'm really happy with how this turned out overall. And yeah. It's weird that I've been doing this for a whole year. Before I sign off, I just want to thank everyone who's stuck with me for most, if not, or some, if not most, if not all, of the time I've been doing Let's Plays. Very few people have been there since the beginning, mainly because at the beginning I had 0 subscribers, so it was basically only me. And I was lonely, but then I got more subscribers and views, and I was happy because people were watching my videos. But that's beside the point. This is the little base of operations I set up when I was doing everything. This is the machine that I made in order to smelt sand automatically into glass. I've still got some leftover glass. Storage system, blah blah blah. You guys have seen all that already. Or have you? Dun dun dun. Yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to show. So, in conclusion, thanks for sticking with me for the year that I've been doing this, and hopefully I'll be doing it for much more time to come. Thanks, guys. Guess what's down there? Woo! Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Ah! Oh my god, I have to re-record this. Alright then, let's go. Ah! Whoa! Dang it, it happened again! I need to get better at that. I really do.